Yes, headbangers and hooligans rolling on a Tuesday. As always, thank you for listening. Yours truly, Scum Malicious. Kind of switch things up. Just a podcast today. NOFX vs. Rancid, the CD. The 10 most influential punk rock riffs that I learned on guitar. That got moved to tomorrow. And a new video instead. The year 1996. Punk versus metal. Kind of like I did last week, 1994. Got some really cool albums to talk about. So I just kind of switched it up. Was working on some other things. So just a podcast today. I'm sorry, folks. So it's just a little bit of Scum Malicious today. The album. What am I talking about? NOFX Rancid came out in 2002 on the BYO Split series, where Rancid did 6 NOFX songs and NOFX did 6 Rancid songs. And believe it or not, I actually do like the job that NOFX did on Rancid songs. I really did. But for me, and I know this is not a fucking surprise, Rancid just kills it. And I mentioned it all the time about Tim Armstrong's voice, and I keep arguing with the idiots. I know, I don't know why I do that. I'm an adult. Why do I let myself get sucked into these stupid fucking trolls? It's a unique voice. You should enjoy that voice. There's nothing like it. Alright? So what if it's off key sometimes? That's the beauty of it. It's unique. And we don't get enough of anything unique in music anymore. Think about it. We really don't, and especially when it comes to punk rock. But you know what? I'm not going to get into all that shit, and I'm actually going to be nice today. I am. I'm not going to rip on Fat Mike today. I'm not. I'm actually going to appreciate him for the job that him, and you know what? It's not just him. It's the entire band, NOFX. And we'll start with their part of this album. I'm the one. Decent. I'm the one. Got a religion. I'm the one. And it's not. Actually, it pretty much is. It's kind of the same tempo, same speed that Rancid played it at, and it's decent. Olympia, Washington, the next song, really good. I like the way they do it. They kind of the middle part where it's they switch it up a little bit, and they change it up, but not too drastically, and they kind of put their NOFX stamp on it. I like it. I really do. And yes, Fat Mike sounds good on the song. Tenderloin, okay. Now Antennas, song 4, they really do nice job on that. California fell into the fucking ocean. Remember that one on the self-titled? I do like that one. Corazon de Oro, I do like that. I really do. And by the way, I apologize for all the background noise. Getting ready for a family event this weekend, so my mom and some other people are talking very loudly. Anyway, Corazon de Oro, I do like it, and Fat Mike sounds good on it. The band sounds good. El Jefe, Eric Melvin. and Eric Gant, the drummer. As always, listen, I've never said that NOFX isn't a talented band. They are. I'll give them that. It's just the fucking politics of Fat Mike. It wears on. Anyway, they finished up. The last song that they do is Radio. I don't like it. They do kind of a ska version, I guess. That's what you want to call it. I just don't like it. Radio is a special song to me. I like the way Rancid does it. Radio, 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 radio. When I got the music, why I got a place to go. And that's just a song that only Tim Armstrong can sing. And I know that Billy Joe, yes, that same Billy Joe for Green Day helped write that song, but it's a Tim Armstrong song. And I just didn't like the version that NOFX did. And maybe some people do. Maybe some people like that version of it. I didn't. Alright. But I have to tell you, when you put Rancid's 6 songs that they covered next to NOFX, and of course this is Rancid versus NOFX, this is Rancid's month, Band of the Month. I'm sorry they do. They knocked NOFX out. Just for the purposes of this little battle here, okay? Moron Brother. Oh, I love the way they do this. Tattooed fingers, tattooed toes. Wow, na 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 na. And I think it's Lars that's playing that little lead part. And they'll take your beer, take your drugs, and they'll leave with your microscopic bugs. There's something about Tim's voice on that song. And listen, I love NOFX's version. I still listen to that song. You know, even with not being a huge fan of NOFX right now, I love that song. I still listen to it on cassette, my friends. But something about Tim Armstrong singing those lines, and I know it's just a simple little thing. And hey, I'll tell you right now, I know LFA is probably a better guitarist. Not probably, I know he is, than Lars and Tim. LFA is a absolutely underrated guitarist. That dude can fucking bring it. We all know that. But I don't know, I just like that touch that Rancid does to that song. I really do. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my thoughts in order. It's hard when 5,000 people are talking. Alright. Sticking in my eye. Decent. I like the original. It's not one of my favorite songs from NOFX. I know it's one of their more popular ones. I never cared for it. So, I wasn't really invested in this song when I was listening to it. It's okay. Rancid does an okay job. But for me to get excited, I have to like the song in the first place, right? So, I wasn't digging it, just not because of Rancid, because of the song. But then we get to Bob, which is an amazing song from NOFX. I love their version off White Trash Tubes and a Bean. I still have that cassette too, people, and I like it. But Rancid, again, when Tim starts singing, I don't know why, it just makes these songs sound cooler to me. And I'm sure there's tons of people that disagree, especially hardcore NOFX fans. They're probably like, shut the fuck up, get the fuck out of here. Tim Armstrong doesn't sound better than Fat Mike, the guy that originally sang the song. But you can hear the motherfuckers go, and I love the guitar solo. I know it's not 50,000 notes a second, but I don't know, it just feels like there's more emotion in that solo. The way probably Lars, I'm just guessing that Lars plays that solo on there. And those two songs alone, to me, have already trumped the 6 that NOFX did. I know, that's just how I feel. Maybe I'm just being a big Rancid fanboy today. Don't Call Me White, I've never liked that song. I didn't. I like Punk and Drublick. I just never liked that song. Don't call me white. Don't call me white. They're just so fucking ordinary white. Yeah, I know, it's the whole Jewish thing. Whatever. There's nothing wrong with being white. Okay, Mike? With the bruised, sporting anti-swast. I love that song. Me and the Buckster played that song quite a bit. Yes, on the guitar, because it's a simple song to play. I love that song. I love NOFX. I love their version. I love Rancid version. I'll call that even. And then it finishes off with Vanilla Sex. And Lars sings that one. And Matt Freeman does his little bass thing on there. And you know what? I hate saying this. I actually like it just a little better. I know. NOFX wrote it. And other people would totally disagree with me. Really? Are you kidding me, Scummalicious? What the fuck are you hearing? I do. Not that Fat Mike can't play a mean bass. He can. I'll admit that too. I don't know. I just like that Matt Freeman style on that song. And those three songs alone to me. Moron-Bros, Bob, Vanilla Sex. They're the three best songs on the album. And for the purposes of this little battle today, Rancid comes out on top. You know what? And beans, I'm doing the battle thing. How about we do it this way? Wasn't a knockout. Both bands came out. Both landed some punches, but in the end, Rancid landed a few more punches, and they get the majority decision. How about that? Give NOFX a little bit of blood too, because gotta be honest, the songs wouldn't even be covered in the first place unless NOFX wrote them, or Fat Mike. So gotta give him some credit for that. But Rancid, I'm telling you, Moron-Bros and Bob. And remember the other day I was talking about the CD Municipal Waste, Thrashing in the Christ, that guitar riff. I did that for a while with those two songs. I listened, I think it was in the summer, talking like 5 or 6 years ago. There for about a week, I'd just get hung up on those two songs. You know, it's in the summer, got the windows rolled down, you got Tim Armstrong singing, take your bed, take your drugs, and leave with you microscopic bugs. And then, of course, remember the end of that? They'll go down on your sister. Well, you got that shit cranked in the summer? And I had a pretty loud speaker at the time. You're at the stoplight. People are like, what the fuck? Oh, how old is he? He ain't no teenager. He's a grown-ass man cranking his music like that. Loser. Yeah, chicks are going, no wonder he's single. Anyway. But I'll tell you what, great CD. And you heard it, I like the NOFX songs on there too. The Rancid songs that NOFX sings. Need to clarify myself there. So there you go, good CD. Rancid wins, majority decision. And there you go. Kind of a quick show. Headbangers and Hooligans today. That's just how it goes sometimes. But, as I said, big day tomorrow. I got to get to work on it. Alright. You know how I do this. Take it easy. And if it's easy, take it twice. I'm out.